Okay, so Boreham Wood were playing St Albans City in the final match of the second round of the FA Cup this year. It's finished 4-0 to Boreham Wood. The first half, ironically, was actually very, very evenly contested. There was only the one goal in the first half, and St Albans finished the first half on top, and they hit the woodwork, which has actually obviously proved crucial in the end. But Reece scored his first of 2 goals in 25 minutes. Very well taken finish. But after that, Boreham Wood sat back a bit. They allowed their intensity to drop, and they play a very high-intensity press and a high-intensity game, which is why they're second in the National League. St Albans were then controlling the pace of the game. They were the team on top coming up to half-time. And, it was still anyone's game at this point when the half-time whistle goes. Both sides are creating chances. Just after the break, St Albans start brightly, but then a defensive lapse allows Reece to score his second goal in 49 minutes, and after that, the game was done. St Albans had the stuffing knocked out of them with that quick-fire second goal by Josh Reece. But it took another 20-odd minutes for Mafuta to make a deep run from midfield to get on the end of a Mendy cross, which is a brilliant cross, and that is a brilliant header. Running from deep, running at pace onto the ball. What they always say is, if you want to cross the ball, cross it into a dangerous area. And midfielders make these runs all the time in all levels of football. Frank Lampard was very, very good at making these runs in his prime. Very Lampard-esque run into the box there by Mafuta. It's a brilliant goal. He could be playing at a higher level. He had a lot of energy today. Commanded the midfield battle, won the midfield battle, and is rewarded with a brilliantly well-taken goal. Clifton comes on, Montserrat international, about 80 minutes. His first touch of the ball, he scores. Again, another defensive lapse by St Albans. His first touch of the ball wrong foots the goalkeeper, so the goalkeeper commits to a dive and then he can pass it into the net. He can choose where he wants to put the ball because he's taken the goalkeeper out of play. But they ball over the top, mistimed header, pass, goal. So Boreham Wood are looking, well, a very good outfit that I think could definitely make it in League Two and definitely chase down Chesterfield. They're the two teams in form in the National League at the moment. Both had good wins and clean sheets this weekend. Boreham Wood fully deserved their win. The second half, they kept their energy levels up a bit more. They really pulled St Albans all over the place. St Albans did look tired by the end of the game. They'd run out of ideas. They'd run out of energy. The golfing class in the various levels of the non-league was very apparent because Boreham Wood are a full-time outfit, St Albans are a part-time outfit. That did tell in the end. Plus, Boreham Wood have had 2 weeks off due to matches being postponed because of the weather. So that 2 weeks rest, which St Albans haven't had, I think has benefited Boreham Wood as well. And towards the end of the game, a debut for Niall Ranger, formerly of Newcastle United and Southend United. He's had a lot of legal problems off the field throughout his career. It has affected his career. He has been to prison more than once. He's been given he was signed a few days ago. This is his debut. He's clearly lacking match fitness. He got a little run out. He had a good opportunity when he was through on goal and he just lost his footing a little bit. Tripped over his own feet, which was unfortunate because if he'd scored the fifth, I think that would have been a brilliant debut goal for him. He's had fitness issues as well throughout his career. It's a shame of what's happened to Niall Ranger, but it's good to see him back playing professional football again after being released by Southend. So it's good to see Niall Ranger back playing football. Hopefully he can focus on playing football and keep the off-field indiscretions, learn from his off-field indiscretions and his legal troubles. But Boreham Wood fully deserved on their second half performance the 4-0 win. St Albans, it's unfortunate, but they just run out of energy and it's a shame that they've had to go out and they go out with a bit of a whimper in the second half. There was multiple pitch invasions by fans towards the end of the second half as well. Boreham Wood will get in a bit of trouble for that and probably get a fine from the FA for crowd problems basically. And then there was a match pitch invasion at the end, which again Boreham Wood will get fined for. This is a local derby match. They haven't met very often in recent years because of the differences in divisions. It was unfortunate that there was a pitch invasion at the end and a few unsavoury scenes towards the end, which is a shame. Brilliant game by Boreham Wood. but they're going to get a fine for the crowd disorder, which is a massive shame. But they get AFC Wimbledon in the third round. I will be doing a breakdown of the third round draw tomorrow, simply because it's late. And the game obviously was a late kickoff, so I'll be doing a breakdown of the third round draw, who's got whom. There are some very tasty matches in there, some all Premier League ties, there's some non-league clubs playing Football League clubs like Boreham Wood playing AFC Wimbledon in the next round. And of course we've got some replays as well. So there's some replays to be played next week. There'll be midweek games. It'll be interesting to see who comes out on top in those replays to get through to the third round as well. But for me, thank you very much for watching. Please place your thoughts below if you watched the game. I'd like to see your opinion of it. Do you feel that if St Albans had scored instead of hitting the woodwork, it would have been a different second half? Or do you think Boreham Wood's fitness would have taken them through anyway with that 2-week rest due to games being postponed because of weather? I felt their second half performance, they controlled the pace of the game. They defended brilliantly. That extra level of quality, having former Football League players who decided to drop down a level to the non-league, I think helped them out massively. And it was good to see Noah Ranger get on the pitch and have a 5-minute run out. He could have scored the fifth goal had he sorted his footwork out. He's clearly lacking a bit of fitness. He's had some injury concerns, and of course his off-field dramas had massively derailed what was looking like a very promising career early on. But we'll see how he does for Boreham Wood, and hopefully we might see him fitter in the third round and have more of an impact against Wimbledon, which would be nice to see. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.